Last time on Pokemon Sword and Shield. What? Oh my... What is happening? Pink! Pink! And pink! Congratulations, child! Oh my god. What is up, everyone? MunchingOrange here, and welcome back to Pokemon Sword and Shield. Last episode, we took down the gym leader of Balonlee, Opal, and experienced what I can only describe as grandmotherly love right here in Hammerlock. Today, we are ready to move on with our adventure over to the east and to Circhester, where apparently the next gym is waiting for us. But how could I not notice a hidden item in the corner of the castle walls? But it's just a dire hit, not really the most important thing ever, but hey, looks like we've got Sonia here. Heya, the badge collecting going well? Yep, I've been doing some research on the ruins in Stoonside. The Sword and Shield? What kind of Pokemon were they, and where are they now? I still have so many questions. I was thinking about taking another look at the tapestries in... Uh-oh, not again. Are you kidding me? What was that? Yeah, for real, it seems explosions are just following Sonia nowadays. Hammerlock Stadium shook. That's where Chairman Rose's power plant is, isn't it? I wouldn't really know. Huh? A power spot? Wait, she's got a pink Rotom phone? That's so cool. Or cute. Anyway, what's wrong? I'm getting readings from the power spot detector. Does that mean Dynamaxing is possible here? Well, there is a stadium, right? Hey, Sonia, and Orange too. You felt the shaking, right? Seems Chairman Rose is testing something again. This is bad. Pokemon might start Dynamaxing right in the middle of Hammerlock. So Dynamaxing is real then, like they're not just holograms? Is that so? I can make sure the chairman knows. You'll just get lost, Leon. I'm going too. That's right, this man needs his hand held at all times. I'm really looking forward to seeing you compete in the finals. So you should leave the investigation on the quaking to the adults. But I'm a big boy. Head to Circhester and get that gym badge. Wow, she basically said, leave this to mom and dad. Oh, Orange. I was just about to say, it's Hop back there. It's kind of cool how he popped up in the background, like super far away. But I guess he's closer now. First that forest, then that mad quiz. I've been lost in every sense of the word. But it looks like I finally caught up to you again. Not for long. Come with me to Route 7. I could use a bit of competition to motivate me. Alright, let's go motivate Hop a little bit. This man has been through ups and downs and all around in this journey so far. Losing his confidence after getting smacked by Bead and switching up his whole Pokemon team. We've got another Pokemon Center. There's 3 of them in Hammerlock for some reason. Okay, might as well check it out. Sometimes the people here have some interesting things to say. Trainers who become champion are just too strong. I feel like challengers should be given some handicap, like having a 10 Pokemon team. Alright, this lady has no idea what she's talking about. I do my job every day while imagining how strong each passenger on the train must be. Okay, so much for there being helpful people in the Pokemon Center. Or rather, useful people. So let's head on to Circhester. Or rather, Route 7, because we've got a bit of a journey today before we can get to the next gym, which I'm assuming is in Circhester. But our first stop is Hop. Alright, Orange, you and I both know I've got to keep on trying different strategies if I'm going to get strong enough to catch up to Lee. No, not just catch up, if I want to surpass him. So I think you know what's coming, mate. Let me try out my latest in a battle against ya. Oh boy, another battle against the super strong rival Hop. I can't wait to see what kind of strategies he's got now. Oh wait, he caught some more new Pokemon. Last time we battled Hop, this man had a completely different team. Alright, time for me to test exactly how far I can go with my latest and greatest team. And it looks like he switched it up again. I don't know if that's the best strategy, but I guess in these games, Sword and Shield, wild Pokemon, the way you battle, you know, kind of reminds me of Lee. Does that mean I'm about to be the champion? Well, we know I'm about to be the champion. I mean, there's not much standing in our way. Does that mean Hop is going to see us in the finals, though? I'm not really sure, but he did hit us with a confusion there, which is kind of annoying, but as long as the Lucky Duckies are on our side, we should be good. And of course they are. They never fail me. And Nightcrawler will get his first victory in battle. But I was about to say, the wild Pokemon in Sword and Shield are a lot higher level than previous Pokemon games, so I feel like you actually could switch up your team every once in a while. Like, every new route, there's basically new Pokemon you could add onto your team, and they'd basically be the same level as your Pokemon. So I guess it's not the worst strategy, but they wouldn't really be trained up, because the more you use your Pokemon, they gain EVs and become stronger in stats. So I guess it's still better to train up a team from the start, but it's not really a bad idea to add new Pokemon if you find something you really like. Hop, though, seemed to add a lot of new Pokemon to his team, but they're not really at the highest level for some reason. As you can see, that Snorlax was at like 35. I just noticed we don't have a water type on our team. I guess we had Charlie at one point, but that was a long time ago in a galaxy not so far away. So let's go into Mojo and hope that he can win even with the type disadvantage here. Of course, Heatmore is a fire type, but I did teach Mojo some new tricks in Bulldoze, and that's not quite gonna finish it off, so I hope we can survive the Fire Lashing. Alright, Mojo's a beast. It's not even hurting him. How'd you like that attack? Now I really feel like we're getting somewhere. That's like the first time Hop has managed to land a super effective hit on us in the entire playthrough pretty much. So let's finish him off with the knockoff here. I should have actually gone for Body Press, another attack I taught Mojo that I actually haven't seen in action yet. So that would have been a nice time to use it there and at least see that animation for it. But looks like Boltund is coming out next, so you know what? We can actually stay in on this and go for another Bulldoze Body Press combo. I mean, we went for Bulldoze knockoff the first time, but this time we can Body Press. That is if Boltund survives, which it barely does, and gets that speed lowered. But here comes the crunch. Oof. With that strong jaw, I always want to say tough jaw, but it's tough claws and then strong jaw. Two abilities added last generation, or in Gen 6 I mean. Anyway, the Body Press will finish off Flash, who seems to have betrayed us and went to Hop's team now, but final Pokemon for him is going to be Inteleon. I'm the kind of guy who gets fired up to win in these situations. What, when your back's against the wall, Inteleon's gotta come out to save ya? Well, I'm sorry for this little guy because we've got...
You never see it come down.
Oh wait! The Sucker Punch! No way! Oh no! I should have known that was coming, because I have an Inteleon of my own over in Pokemon Shield. I don't know how I didn't see that coming, so Mojo's gonna go down, I think for the first time in this whole playthrough. Alright, it's time for revenge, Artorias. Hit that first impression, and now Inteleon goes for the tearful look. Like, why couldn't you use that against Mojo? Come on, dude. Have a taste of our true power. This wave is gonna crash right over ya. Star Finger is coming out, and because Revenge works better on the second turn, or I guess if you hit after your opponent, that is definitely going to finish it off. And on top of that, we got a critical hit, so there we go. That's it for Hop. Although his team did get a little bit stronger, I gotta say. This might be his best lineup yet, but still no match for the Mo Bros. Nightcrawler is learning Nasty Plot, really? I thought Impidimp and its evolutions were better with physical attack, but I guess they also learn Nasty Plot, as Robin also gets level 40 there. Our team is stacking up. This is rubbish. My team can't perform if I can't get my own head straight as a trainer. That's very true. You gotta just
keep your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. We gotta get ahead in the game.
Stick to one strategy, bro. I'm telling you. Before we ever started out on this journey, I remember watching Lee on the telly. He was like a bright star, so strong I could hardly bear to look at him. But now, I can tell just how strong he really is, and what he's got that I haven't. You're right, he does have a cape, but I'm getting stronger too. Maybe not as fast as you, but fine, whatever. Thanks for letting me battle with you again. And here, I'll heal up your team for you too. Aw, what a nice guy. We beat him, and he still uses his potions on us. I think I know what it is I really want. I want to battle Lee. I want to take on my bro. But not just that. I want to beat him. I want to become the one who beats the unbeatable champion. And I'm going to. My mind's made up. You and me are going to have another battle once I get my gym badge in Circhester. Looking forward to it. Getting my gym badge, that is. Not the battle with Hop. Because this dude has literally not won a single time. But hey, at least his spirits are back. Hop is back, because he was definitely not feeling it earlier. As a model, I'll show off the appeal of my partner Pokemon. Okay, let's try to get past this lady quickly, because I'm pretty sure I just saw a wild Morpeko roaming around in the grass. And I've been waiting to catch that little Pokemon since we first saw it with Marnie. But here we've got a Ribombee, which is actually not very good for Morgrem. I keep forgetting its name, but Impidim's evolution is a half dark type, which means that fairy moves are super effective against it, even though it is a fairy itself. But we get paralyzed there. It ain't no problem for Salsa, as we still hit the flame wheel, and little Ribombee is going to be made quick work of there. I think that was actually her only Pokemon, or not. She's got a Vespiquen too, or Vespiquen. You know what I'm trying to say. The Queen Killer Bee with the pressure, okay? Salsa feels no pressure though. Finally, we're gonna hit the flame wheel though, and I hope it still takes it out, but with that defense order, I guess not. But it's fine, as long as we don't get paralyzed again. Like, that'd be quite unfortunate. I'm just trying to slay, Queen. You know what I'm saying? Slay the Quen of the Vespies. I don't know where Vespi actually comes from. I'm assuming it has something to do with bees, just like Vulpin, I think, has to do with foxes. I mentioned that way long ago with Vulpix, and then I don't even remember what the other Pokemon was now. But that's it for Model Mina. What a great trainer you are. You really showed off the appeal of your partner Pokemon. So are people referring to like all of our Pokemon when they say that, or just Mojo? Who cares? We've got the Mighty Bean Morpeko. And this is a dark and electric type. I kept confusing it for a electric and fairy. I guess because I've still got Togedemaru fresh in my mind from last generation. Or is it Dedenne? Oh my gosh, there's too many Pikachu clones. So Togedemaru was the electric steel spiky ball one. And then Dedenne was all the way back in Pokemon X and Y. That was the electric fairy. And now we've got Morpeko, the electric and dark. So let's go for our quick ball, if we can find one, that is, and hope that that works out. Because if it doesn't, then we're going to be in for a little bit more struggle here. But I have a feeling the quick ball will not fail us, and it won't, as Morpeko is caught. Still don't know if it's Morpeko or Peko. I still don't even know if it's Deden or Dedenne. I mean, all of these Pikachu clones have like the weirdest names ever, but this little two-sided Pokemon will be added in the dex as it eats the seeds stored up in its pocket-like pouches. This Pokemon is not just satisfying its constant hunger, it's also generating electricity. And as you saw there, it's in his full belly mode, but if you make him mad, it will go into hangry mode. Because we caught it with the quick ball there, we didn't get to see it in action, but I believe after every turn, it changes form as we find a ball mushroom. But whoa, is that what I think it is? Okay, well, we're not going to get to see it because a wild Toxel is going to run into us. So yes, this is finally the route where you can catch wild Toxels if you haven't had the chance to catch one yet. But of course, we've got Violet on the team, so we don't really need another one. But we definitely need one of these guys here, the Berserker, which you may have seen in my Pokemon Shield exclusive episode taking on Gym Leader Alistair. I actually have a Berserker on my Pokemon Shield team, but we don't have one here in the Pokedex, so let's try to quick ball it as well. And that is also going to work out. Berserker has been caught. Now, of course, this is the evolution of Galarian Meowth. It's not actually too obvious. Aside from its face, it kind of looks like a standalone Pokemon. Like, if you cover its face right now, I don't know, I would have never assumed that it has anything to do with Meowth, but it is known as the Viking Pokemon. What appears to be an iron helmet is actually hardened hair. This Pokemon lives for the thrill of battle. and I think it's got the Tough Claws ability, which makes sense because look at those things, dude. Sharp enough to cut through iron. No nickname for you though, as I already have one in Pokemon Shield. I don't really think I'm about to add one onto my Pokemon Sword team, but you can't just silence Team Yell. She's cute, she's tough, she won't take no one's guff. Armani, she's Armani. Okay, I wonder what's over there, as Team Yell once again is just gonna act as a literal roadblock for us. Being a taxi driver means I've gotta be ready anytime, anywhere. Pokemon battles are the same, anytime, anywhere. Well, I hope you're ready to get your butt kicked right here, right now, Bruce, as he's gonna send out Corvisquire. I was actually expecting the Corvin Knight, since that's the thing that carries the taxis around, but I guess it's a little bit early in the game to see that Pokemon. But I wonder if Nightcrawler can handle his own against the pre-evolution here. We're gonna start things off with a Fake Out there, just because it's a free attack that I actually taught him at the Move Relearner. And we also have the False Surrender, of course, which I think is the signature move of Morgrem or Impidimp. They actually have another signature move, I'm pretty sure, that it'll learn once it evolves. And we're actually pretty close to that, so let's go for the Sucker Punch to finish off Corvisquire. Not even gonna get the chance, bub. I know you were trying to Power Trip, or maybe not, because that's a Dark-type move, so that wouldn't have done much, but hey, Violet is finally learning a better Poison-type move, even though it's Poison Jab, which I guess is better for physical attack, not special, and Violet is more of a special attacker, but I know we'll eventually get Sludge Bomb, right? Alright, well I guess that's a good chance to actually send out Violet, maybe test out the Poison Jab too. I mean, I know a Discharge will destroy this little guy. Look at him, he's so cute, dude. I feel bad even taking it out. Like, Rufflet is definitely one of the cutest bird Pokemon out there. So let's try out our Poison Jab. All it's gonna do is hone its claws once again. I'm gonna hit you with the Volt Switch to finish it off. We don't want to go full Discharge on it. I feel bad for little Rufflet. He's too cute to be that aggressive against, you know? But Nightcrawler grows one level closer to evolving, and that's it for Cabby. Bruce, no matter where I go in my taxi, loss and loneliness seem to follow. Oh no. Such is the life of a taxi driver. Forever meeting new people, but never really making that deep connection you want, you know? Because the ride only lasts for so long. But anyway, this Liepard ran right up to us. I don't really want to catch one right now though, so we're just gonna run from that and shake up this berry tree instead. Shake it up, shake it up, I think I finally figured it out. People have been pointing out that the berry tree shakes more violently whenever a Pokemon's coming out. So yeah, that's it. If we shook that one more time, a Pokemon definitely would have jumped out. But as soon as I press B here, or A, we gotta book it because I think there's an Inkay that's about to run away over here. Oh no, it already did run away. Aw, man. That sucks. Well, there was an Inkay there. I don't want any of these Berserkers. Get away from me, dudes. Where did that Inkay go? That's what I really wanted. Hey, 3 more Quick Balls. Not bad. I wonder what else you can run into here. Another Baby Rager. Look at that. This thing is at level 40 already. Like, you can literally catch new Pokemon in these routes and add them to your team, and they're basically at the same level that your team is at already. So, I mean, I guess Hop's strategy isn't bad, and it's not like his team was the strongest anyway, so I don't know. I still miss his Double, though. I want to see that little Wooloo in action, but since the Quick Ball didn't work, I'm gonna just run away. But Liepard's not gonna let us. Oh my gosh, that thing is so fast, dude. Okay, well, you know what? Since this is our second chance, we might as well throw a Quick Ball since we just picked up 3 more and just see if it works out, you know? I gotta complete the Pokédex eventually, and I've been skipping a lot of Pokemon, so might as well catch as many as we can, even if they're Pokemon that we have seen in previous regions before. But that's gonna be level 40 on Artorias, and learning Brick Break, okay. Even though Brick Break is 75 power, Revenge is 120 if Artorias moves second, so I guess I'll grab Brick Break just in case, instead of Iron Defense, because I don't really ever use that. I don't really like having 2 moves of the same type, but, you know, in this case, I guess it's special. So anyway, Liepard's gonna go in the dex. Don't be fooled by its gorgeous fur and elegant figure. This is a moody and vicious Pokemon. Wow, it's actually known as the cruel Pokemon too. I never knew that, but we can see how cruel it is as it always keeps running up to us. No hesitation, just like these Berserkers actually. They're all coming after us, but here is Carablast, who I didn't even know was in the game. What the heck? Okay, does that mean, what's its evolution called? Wow, I really can't remember its name, but it's like the night Pokemon? Not Shelmet. Shelmet's the little version, but it evolves into the ghost one, and then for some reason Carablast evolves into the night one. I don't know, man. I really can't remember its name right now. I'm blanking out. But this is the clamping Pokemon. Its strange physiology reacts to electrical energy in interesting ways. The presence of a Shelmet will cause this Pokemon to evolve. Yeah, it's weird because I think they kind of have opposite evolutions. Like Carablast takes Shelmet's armor and evolves into the Steel and Bug, and then I guess Shelmet ditches his armor and becomes the Ghost type instead. And speaking of, here's actually Shelmet. Okay, this Pokemon actually fits perfectly into the Galar region, since it is a little knight, and you know, this is a region of knights and dragons, and basically, I guess medieval is the best word to describe it. It's got some medieval inspirations, so we're gonna quick ball this one as well, and Shelmet will be caught. Look at that, we're just adding everything to the dex right now. And this will be the snail Pokemon. When attacked, it tightly shuts the lid of its shell. This reaction fails to protect it from Carablast, however, because they can still get into the shell. I'm so confused, like, the Carablast can get into its shell? I'm assuming that's how it evolves, but I actually don't even remember. Like, do you need a Shelmet in your party for Carablast to evolve, and vice versa? Either way, we're moving on to Route 8 already, wow. It's like we didn't have routes for like 70 episodes, and then now we've got 2 routes in the same episode, and it looks like we've got some little Golets lurking about. I didn't even mean that as a pun, but its evolution is Golurk. And also, a Bronzong in the wild. Okay, well, I don't think the Quick Ball is going to work so easily on that one, so let's climb on down, and I should definitely use some healing items because our Morgrem is paralyzed right now, Nightcrawler, so he's probably not going to do too hot against Dr. Joanna here. It would sure be nice if the doctors in this region healed up our Pokemon after battling us, like they do in every other region, but apparently that's not a thing, so 'tis fine. We still have Corviknight, the newly evolved Robin here. I think I said that backwards, but you know what I'm trying to say. In the last episode, Robin evolved into Corviknight at last, so it is a steel flying type bird, terror of the sky, and that means Drill Peck will definitely destroy poor little Roselia here. But yeah, I definitely gotta use our Robin here more often now that it's evolved. I feel like I just basically brought it back for the fairy type gym. I mean, it was definitely effective there. I just want to use it more often now that we're out of the gym. I don't know, I guess having 6 Pokemon and using all of them all the time, it's a little bit hard to balance, but we'll try to give everyone a spotlight as we keep on going to Circhester. But here we've got the revenge of Cardi, who is still sad that it was boxed for Impidimp. And I know a lot of people were saying too, like, everyone uses Impidimp on their team, and I do feel like it's going to be a really popular Pokemon. Like, in general, I feel like a lot of people definitely do use it on their team, but I don't really judge the Pokemon I use on popularity or anything. I mean, I like all Pokemon, regardless of how popular or not popular they are. If I think they're cool, then I'll use them, you know? And I did think Cardi was cool too, but it was just dying way too often. But wow, this is a brave little Rufflet here coming right on up to us, and I guess it's going to give us a chance to catch it here, so our final Quick Ball will go to you, little Rufflet. Actually, that's not great because there's probably other Pokemon that I want to catch in here, but hey, at least it's going to work out, and that's going to be another one into the Pokedex. But this is the Eaglet Pokemon. If it spies a strong enemy, Rufflet can't resist challenging it to battle, but if Rufflet loses, it starts balling. Okay, so it really is the brave little Rufflet. But it was not a good idea to take us on, little dude. I guess it didn't end up balling because it got caught instead, but probably would have. Whoa, what was that? Oh, it's a Poniard. I always want to say B-Sharp, but that's definitely not it. Whoa! Hippowdon out of nowhere! I did not know that this Pokemon was in the game too. I mean, I think I might have seen it in some trailers. I don't really remember right now, but hey, it's even got that Sandstream ability, kicking up the Sandstorm. But we're going to get the heck out of there because I believe I saw an item over here, and it is a Shiny Stone, which you might think makes shiny Pokemon appear, but no, it just makes certain Pokemon evolve. I think that's actually for Togetic into Togekiss, but what the heck is this? Okay, I thought that was like an Electrode or a Voltorb for a second, but it's actually a Sandaconda. My Sandaconda don't want none unless you sand spit, son. What is that actually? I guess if you hit the Pokemon, it summons the Sandstorm? That is really weird. I mean, that's probably its exclusive ability, because I've definitely never seen that before, but I probably should have gone for Sucker Punch. Since we're paralyzed, we can at least kind of bypass that by, you know, using Sucker Punch, because it's always got priority even if you're paralyzed. But man, this thing is tanky. And unfortunately, we are out of Quick Ball, so oof. I guess we'll just go for one more Sucker Punch and then try to Great Ball it from half HP. Even though it's probably going to take out Nightcrawler here. That sucks, man. First down for him. Better get used to it. That seems to happen a lot with my team of Pokemon. Not that I want them to faint, you know, but it just happens sometimes. Anyway, we definitely have... Oh, we actually only have one Ultra Ball. Might as well go for it on the Sandaconda here, since it's still at half HP, and I don't think we can really weaken it much more. This is probably our best bet, and it's gonna work out as we catch the Sandaconda. With the Sandy Winds in the background too, how fitting. That's definitely gotta be its unique ability though, but this is the Sand Snake Pokemon. I don't know if Silly Cobra had the same name, but when it contracts its body, over 220 pounds of sand sprays from its nose. If it ever runs out of sand, it becomes disheartened. What? 220 pounds. I think Sandaconda, or Silly Cobra, my bad, was like a couple pounds, maybe like 16. This guy's got 220? This is getting a little ridiculous. And so is this paralysis, so it's time to heal up our team a little bit before we continue on with Route 8. But you may have noticed I actually gave Nightcrawler the Eviolite, which we got back in Ballonly, and that probably would have made Cardi a lot stronger as well. Or I guess tankier, because Cardi kept getting taken out way too easily just because it is a pretty frail Pokemon. But the Eviolite actually boosts the defense and special defense of Pokemon that are not fully evolved yet. So Cardi being a second evolution and still having one more, I'm pretty sure, would have had a nice boost from that Eviolite, just like Nightcrawler is getting one right now. I mean, the boost is just to defense and special defense, like it's not like it's making it stronger, but it does make it able to take a lot more hits, and that probably would have made trading up Cardi a whole lot easier, but looks like we've got some... Oh, what the heck is that thing back there? What? Dig Dug? Okay, well, let's grab this TM first, and we got Smart Strike, as well as a trainer tip sign back here that I don't even know how we got to that. Is it even worth it though? I mean, I don't know when a trainer tip sign is ever worth it, but I feel like there might be an item up here as well. And there isn't. Great. Checking out glowing Pokemon dens in the wild area will help you store up watts. If you climb all the way up here, you're likely the sort to investigate every nook and cranny. So keep that curiosity alive to check out every last den as you run around the wild area too. I feel like I just got roasted. Well, you know what? It feels like that sign was made just for me, so I don't even mind the fact that we climbed all the way up there, but Girder, thank you, my dude. I was about to ask him to get out of our way, please, and he actually did, so appreciate that, ya beam carrying clown.
Stop! Have a time!
And now we can move along to this part with Solrock, who we actually just saw by the trainer tip sign too, but the heck? Those stairs lead to nothing but a rock blocking our way, and we got another item up there, but I guess we've got to go a little bit around for it. Ooh, we might even run into another Pokemon when we come back. and maybe even use our luxury ball on it, which we just picked up there, but it's just Sandaconda. I know there's quite a rare Pokemon lurking around here, but actually I guess this is it. We can find it just by walking into its den, and we've encountered a wild Phalanx, which is of course a brand new Pokemon here in Galar, and probably the weirdest one yet. I believe this is a fighting type, so maybe Nightcrawler is not the best Pokemon to take it on, but we can at least go for the Fake Out, as it goes for the Endure. And yeah, when you see it attack, all of its little pieces split up. Oh, when it gets attacked too, that's so cool. We gotta swap out here because Nightcrawler can't really put much damage on it. But hopefully Artorias can with the first impression. No, retreat? What the heck is that? Is that like his special attack that only Phalanx can learn? It raises everything! And now it can no longer use first retreat, or no retreat, I mean. Alright, well it's going for Endure anyway, so even if we went for a super powerful attack, it would literally survive with 1 health. And the first impression is gonna do nothing. Okay, I should have probably used something stronger than that. Like maybe Revenge. I mean, it's going for Endure anyway. Oh gosh, it didn't work this time. No Revenge, don't do it! Okay, actually that didn't do nearly as much as I thought, but I guess you can't use Endure twice in a row? What is Reversal though? Oh gosh. Spiking us, okay. And this time, oh, it didn't even use Endure, but somehow it lived with like 1 health. And I guess all we've got is Great Balls right now. I mean, we could go for the Luxury Ball we just found, but hopefully this still works out. Okay, never mind. This is such a weird looking Pokemon though. Like, what is this? What is it based on? Wait, we already had Luxury Balls, what? Or did we just pick up 3 of them? I don't know, but the color scheme kind of matches Phalanx too, the red and black. And I guess it's got a little bit of yellow highlights too. Even though yellow is like the main color of Phalanx, but yo, this thing is aggressive! Destroying Artorias there. Okay, Violet, I guess it's all up to you now. Do we really not have any better Pokeballs though? I guess we've got Timer Balls, but I don't think it's been that many turns yet. I'm gonna go for 1 more Luxury Ball and just hope that it works out. But no, Phalanx is gonna break out right off the bat. And its no retreat is gonna fail once again. I guess it really can only use that once, so. Alright, Great Ball, don't fail me now. Really? It's not even gonna shake once. And this thing has first impression too. Okay, I was gonna say this thing looks kind of like a bug type, but I believe it is a pure fighting type. And we'll find that out if we can catch it. Yes, finally, with our last Great Ball, Phalanx is going to be caught. What a weird name for a Pokemon too, Phalanx? I don't know why, it sounds like something else that I'm thinking of. I don't know, maybe you guys know what I'm talking about, but whoa! Level 42 means that Nightcrawler is going to be evolving. This happened a lot quicker than I thought it would, but we're gonna get the big bad green goblin, Grimmsnarl. Look at this beast! This monstrosity! What is going on with this Pokemon? The Bulk Up Pokemon, with the hair wrapped around its body, helping to enhance its muscles. This Pokemon can overwhelm even Machamp. What the heck? It's actually its hair? Like, when I first saw this evolution, when Sword and Shield leaked, this was actually one of the only Pokemon that I happened to see the evolution of. I think because I was looking up pictures of Impidimp, and I saw a spoiler on Google Images of this guy, and I was like, there's no way Impidimp evolves into that thing. Like, why would it become green out of nowhere? This has got to be fake, right? But it turns out the leaks were real all along, and for some reason, Impidimp goes from pink to green, and the hair that it grew as Morgrem grows even more, wrapping around its whole body. Such a weird Pokemon design. I don't know what's going on, but as I mentioned, it does get a brand new move when it evolves, which is going to be Spirit Break, a fairy type physical move with 75 power. But wait, I forgot, we caught Phalanx too. Wow, totally forgot. The Formation Pokemon, 5 of them are Troopers and 1 is the Brass. The Brass's orders are absolute. That's so cool. I guess they're actually not any different, the troopers, because they also have, well, they look like eyes in front, but they're actually just shields that it's holding up to protect its face from oncoming enemies. And this is such a cool Pokemon. Like, it's definitely weird, but cool in its own way. I don't think it has any evolutions, though. I mean, this doesn't really look like a Pokemon that would evolve, to be honest, but regardless, it's nice to add it into the dex, as long as it took to finally catch it. But oh gosh, the Girder's coming after us. Is that its name actually? Or is Girder the final evolution? I don't remember now, but we get a Pixie Plate there, and there's another wild one in the grass here. It's gonna be Rhyhorn. The Pokemon in the grass are aggressive in this route, man. First we had Liepirds running after us, then we had those Berserkers too, the Girders, like, I don't know, I just keep running into stuff, but I guess we'll go up this way first and take on this archaeologist. You can compare life to a journey, but the end of your life isn't the same as the journey's goal. I don't even know what that meant. That was like a little bit too deep for me, Barbara. Can't be hitting me with the philosophical stuff out of nowhere. But what the? Dreepy is out here? Okay. Why does Artorias keep shaking like that? Must be sleepy. Are you kidding me? Wake up, Artorias. This ain't no time to be sleeping, bruh. Hit that knockoff. And that is going to be super effective because Dreepy here, as far as I know, is actually a ghost and dragon type. The first of its kind. Unless you count Giratina, but I mean the first non-legendary that's that typing. And I guess Vullaby is up next. Or Vullaby. I've never known how to say that one either. I feel like it comes from lullaby, so it's probably Vullaby. Like a lullaby vulture, whatever that means. Oh, it's because it's the baby. Why did I think it was the evolution? Oh my gosh, I'm actually starting to forget Pokemon's names, guys. This ain't bueno. I mean, I know this one's evolution is Mandibuzz, but I actually still can't remember Shelmet or Carablast evolution names. Escavalier, that's what it is. Even if you fail, it's not the end. You can stand up and fight back. Okay, well, I mean, I can vibe with that one. The first advice was like a little too philosophical, but that second one is words to live by, as we find a big nugget there, and we're just gonna run past all of these guys. Oh, come on, Girder! Get out my way! Its name is Girder, though. I guess I had that one right. And its evolution is Conkeldurr. My live concert's open to all, and you'll be attending. Oh, is it going on right now? Yo, this man's got the luxury balls. Okay, I see you, Charles. Look at that, he's got the grills too. Are you kidding me? I think this is the first time we've ever battled this trainer class. Like, we've seen some musicians back in the boutique, I guess, but we never fought any of them. And he's actually got a Togedemaru, which I mentioned earlier when we caught Morpeko, but I didn't think that it was actually in this game. Either way, the revenge is definitely going to destroy it there, but we are also going to get hit with those iron barbs. That's the nickname he gives to the girl back over there. Barbara, the backpacker. I call them archaeologists, but I guess they're backpackers. Guess the rhythm between me and my partner was off. Oh my gosh, look at his eyes. That was so cool. I wonder if his eyes are always like that, or if it was just because he lost the battle and revealed his true form. But oh my gosh, I told you the Pokemon in here are aggressive, man. And Phalanx is gonna come running right into us. But seriously, why is Artorias shaking? Like, I think it means it wants to be pet in the Pokemon camp, but please survive this. Okay. There's no retreat. Oh my gosh. Does this mean we're trapped in the battle now? The wild Phalanx can no longer escape. Oh, it blocks itself from escaping. It doesn't block us. I guess that's kind of an interesting concept, but in this little corner, we've got a King's Rock, which will of course evolve Slowbro and I guess Politoed. Or rather, Slowpoke into Slowking, and then Poliwhirl into Politoed. I don't know if it evolves any other Pokemon. I think that's about it. I don't even know if those Pokemon are found in Galar, actually, but looks like Circhester is up ahead. But before we head on, oh my gosh, we've got a Strength Boulder blocking the way, guys. What are we gonna do? Oh, never mind. It's gonna walk right up to us, and we are gonna encounter the Wild Crustle. Now this guy is a bug and rock, so I think that means our revenge will not be super effective. And it might just take us out, actually, because we're at no health. But somehow we avoid the rock slide. Good stuff, Artorias. And we're going to hit that. But I should definitely heal up. Oh my gosh, what? The revenge was too strong. Come on, Captain Sparkles. What was that? I thought, well, I actually kind of wanted to catch that Crustle, but now that I think about it, we did not have that many Pokeballs. But for beating that guy, it is going to lead us to the TM for Brick Break, which Artorias actually just learned, so I guess that's kind of useless. What the heck? Can we not get to that bucket right there somehow? Yeah, I guess there isn't any way to get there. I wonder what the heck that is, though. It looks too important to not be anything, right? Hey, Robin's gonna get a level and learn Swagger, but it's not really my cup of tea, so yeah, let's focus up and make it to what I believe is the final battle before Circhester. Or they're not even gonna pay attention? One is distracted by her phone, the other one is, well, I guess he's also looking at his phone. This businessman here apparently gets along perfectly with his Pokemon. Whatever you say, dude. He's more infatuated by taking selfies, I guess? Or is he making some business transactions right now? I don't really know what's going on, but Artorias and Salsa are both shuddering. They're just itching to get played with in the Pokemon camp. So this is it. One last battle, and then you guys can finally get the attention you deserve. But we need something to deal with that Hippowdon. And even though we don't have any water Pokemon, we've definitely got Mojo on the squad. So a swift drum beating, I'm sure, will knock it down to size. Good thing we actually swapped out Salsa, because that Rock Slide would have hurt, man. And he's going for the Crunch on me, too. Okay. Mojo's just tanking it all up, though. And the Revenge will destroy the Excadrill. I don't know why they're at level 36 now. I feel like we can encounter, or yeah, we've literally been encountering higher level wild Pokemon at this point than the Pokemon the trainers actually have. Like, what's going on with that? Hop even had level 35-ish, but the Pokemon in the routes are like at 40. Okay, well this Lucario's at 37. I guess that's a little bit higher, but still not as high as I was expecting. Either way, we're gonna go for the drum beating. Let's go, DK! Donkey Kong! And that's gonna smack down that Hippowdon. Not smack down like the move Smackdown, more like WWE out here. It's raw. Alright, Lucario's going for the Metal Claw, which is good. That means Artorias is slow. And I know I don't usually say that, like I don't like my Pokemon being slow, but in the case of Sirfetch'd, it's way better for him to be slow because Revenge doubles in power when we are slower than the enemy. So Salsa's gonna get that level 43, not bad. Also catching up Artorias to the rest of the team, now at 42. I was a little bit worried because he was falling behind in levels, but that is definitely no longer an issue. Looks like she's gonna have still one more Pokemon, okay. Well, we're gonna hit you with the double fighting Frenzy. Oh, Fake Out, okay. I was about to say Fake Out too, I don't know why, but it's fine, because this Revenge should destroy it, and it will. It's really nice how they have the Pokemon that are like around these routes too, because if you're the type of trainer that just runs past everything and doesn't really check the grass, you can still get an idea of what there is to catch around here. But back on the phone, they got a serious social media addiction going on here. Maybe that's why your hair is falling out, dude. Or is that a fashion choice? Let me check my schedule. There's nothing to be gained by fretting over a loss. Alright, whatever you say, man. Over here, we've got a Pokemon camp and a hidden passage. You think I didn't notice that? Come on. We get the Terrain Extender, which will extend the duration of the terrain caused by the holder's move ability? What does that mean? I'm confused. We found Lisa's Pokemon camp. Let's pay him a visit. Although I actually just want to play with Artorias because he's been begging for attention all episode long. But what the heck? Okay, I'm actually so glad we came to Lisa's camp because it looks like she's got all of the evolutions here. But yo, Artorias, get the heck over here. Oh my gosh. The Espeon Vaporeon race going on there. Alright, here it is. Come here. Love it. Like it. Do whatever you want with it. I don't know, man. You've been hopping around all episodes, so is this what you wanted? A little feather wagged around in front of your face? I hope you're happy. He does not look happy at all, but I actually picked up a new toy in the last episode. I didn't really show it off because I thought it was already pretty long, but I went back to the guy that rates our curry And for having 5 curries made, he will actually give you this new ball here, which Artorias seems really lost in finding for some reason. Are you good, dude? Are you even gonna go get the ball? Okay, well, I guess Leafeon's gonna come up to us. Leaf wants to play with the Poketoy. Then go play. Do it. Oh my gosh, Umbreon picked it up. Yo, what's good? Thank you, my guy. Here you go. You can go for that again. There we go. Artorias finally. You didn't even get the ball. Come on, pick up the ball, dude. Who's gonna get it? Artorias, yes, finally. Pick it up. Oh, he smacked it back at us. That's sick. All right, you know what? That's enough playing around. Let's finish up this episode by doing a little bit of cooking. It's probably going to be an extra long episode, but hey, I didn't upload one yesterday, so let me make up for it by giving you guys a special one here. And I've learned that for cooking, it's best to use the rare berries. So let's actually throw a couple of our rare ones in here. Even though we've only got one of each, I don't care, man. We're going for all of these rare berries and cooking them up at Lisa's camp. I've also learned a couple of new strategies for cooking curry that might help us make a better recipe in the end. So let's see if it works out. Although it's not really much of a strategy. It's basically just fan the flame as fast as you can. So here we go. Super Saiyan flame fanning. Oh gosh, okay, this might backfire on us because they're not going to stop fanning. And yeah, we're totally going to burn our dish. But as long as we stop fanning, it should be fine. Yeah, look at that. It's cooking up with the biggest flame possible. Oh, okay, there we go. Basically, you want to make the flame as big as possible and then just stop fanning. And for the stirring, you want to go as quick as you can without it spilling. So actually for this one, it looks like you can go pretty quick and it's not spilling still. So I'm going to just super speed this, even though they're stirring pretty slowly. And finally, we've got to pour our heart into it. Oh, why did they wait so long? What the heck? Alright, well, I don't know how I got the giant heart that one time, but hopefully this dish is good. That's what really matters, right? All these evolutions are gonna love it. Wait a minute, where's Sylveon, though? The spicy instant noodle curry. Look at that sparkle. I hope that means it's a good one. As we take a bite, and they love it! Oh yes, our trainer's eating so fast. That's a good sign. And finally, we get a Caparaja class curry. Our Pokemon's HP and PP are restored, and any status condition healed, and we gained a lot of experience points. Good stuff. Does that mean our whole team gains experience, actually? Let's find out. As yes, we do. But Artorias gets a extra amount for us playing with him. That's what you wanted all episode, right, Artorias? I hope you're happy, because that is going to do it for this one. In the next episode, we will head through the tunnel into Circhester. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like down below, and I hope you have a nice day. See you in the next one.